Socrates, a figure whose ideas shaped Western philosophy, remains one of history's most enigmatic minds. Born between 470 and 468 BCE in Alypus, a suburb of Athens, Socrates emerged from a society that was transitioning toward democracy and intellectual flourishing. Though his father Sophroniskis was a stonemason and his mother Phaenorad, a midwife, Socrates likely received an elite education, connecting him to Athens' most influential citizens. Remarkably, Socrates left behind no writings, and what we know of him comes through the works of his students, particularly Plato and Xenophon. These texts, written within decades of his death, provide a window into his teachings and life, but historians remain cautious about their reliability. Plato, deeply admiring Socrates, may have shaped his mentor's words to serve his own philosophical purposes. Socrates' philosophy centered on the pursuit of self-knowledge, ethics, and the relentless questioning of assumptions. He famously declared, "The unexamined life is not worth living." His method, known as the Socratic method, used probing questions to challenge conventional wisdom, often reducing his interlocutors to a state of confusion or aporia. This earned him both admiration and enemies. Socrates lived during a tumultuous time in Athens, marked by the Peloponnesian War and political upheaval. His association with controversial figures like Alcibiades and Critias, both accused of betraying Athens, further tarnished his reputation. In 399 BCE, he was charged with impiety and corrupting the youth. Despite defending himself eloquently at his trial, Socrates was sentenced to death by a narrow vote. Rather than flee, Socrates accepted his fate, believing it was better to die unjustly than compromise his principles. He spent his final days discussing the immortality of the soul with his friends, as documented in Plato's Phaedo. His last act was to drink a cup of hemlock, uttering enigmatic final words. "I owe a cock to Asclepius. See that it is paid." Socrates' death cemented his legacy as a martyr for truth and intellectual freedom. His ideas profoundly influenced education, ethics, and political thought, forming the bedrock of Western philosophy. Today, the Socratic method remains a cornerstone of teaching, challenging individuals to think deeply and question boldly, just as the man who knew too much once did. If you enjoyed this journey through history and want more deep dives into the untold stories of the past, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world to me and helps us bring more content like this to life. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's uncover history together.